Hey guys, what's up? This is Dark Helmet Cat 67. As you remember last time, or actually, what I meant to say is, I'm bringing you with another episode of classic Star Wars Battlefront 2004. And so, as you remember last time, we finished off the droid Galactic Conquest by attacking Kamino, and we won with Count Dooku. So now, let's do another Galactic Conquest. I'm gonna skip the tutorial video, because who needs that video? I know I did feature that video in my older video. You know, the video that explains how to play Galactic Conquest. So, I think we'll do Birth of the Rebellion, where we play as the rebels. And then we can like do this one too, Dark Side Rising, the Empire. Because like when I mentioned in my last video, I want to feature some Galactic Civil War footage. Because, you know, like I said, I hardly do any of it. I've done mostly the Clone Wars. So, here's some Galactic Civil War footage for the next two Galactic Conquests. Let's do Birth of the Rebellion. Alright, starting out by taking Tatooine. And I'm going to use Elite Training. Let's see what those fascist imperials are going to use. Oh, they chose back to tanks. Wow. But hey, we could do this. We're on the good guys right now.
Our reinforcements are being depleted. The Imperials have been provided a surplus of Bacta tanks.
Alright, so I'm going to be a Rebel Vanguard and hop into this X-Wing fighter. Let's avenge on these Imperials. Wow, this X-Wing fighter destroys things pretty quickly. The X-Wing fighter locks onto hard targets and destroys them really quickly. Like how I did with those that ATST and the TIE fighter. Oh look, the sand skiff. Let's get rid of that.
We've captured a command post.
Man, it's always such a bummer when you go from the Clone Wars into the Galactic Civil War. But hey. But this is our Galactic Civil War footage. Don't you think? Isn't it a bummer when you go from the Clone Wars and into the Galactic Civil War?
We've lost a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted.
Yeah. It's because most people like the Clone Wars. But hey, now we are rebels. Another sand skiff. Let's blow it up. And my usual strategy on this map,
The Empire has cut off our reinforcements.
if you remember from the last time I was on this map as the droids, I messed with the Tuscan Raiders. And you saw the benefit of what it was like to mess with the Tuscan Raiders. You saw that I took over all the yellow command posts and wiped out all the yellow arrows on the map. If you do that, they're completely gone. Alright, so what I like to do sometimes when I don't mess with the Tuscan Raiders here Did I get that mine down? What I like to do sometimes, whenever I don't want to mess with the Tuscan Raiders, especially as the rebels, I like to take over their sandcrawler and mine it up so that way the Imperials will die instead of taking it back. So mines are a good tool or a good ability to protect the command post. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's some Imperials right over here. They want to take over that homestead. Isn't that Luke Skywalker's house from A New Hope? Ah, you're not taking over Luke's house. Wait, how did I get an Imperial from up far using a, what weapon is this? A blaster cannon. How does that weapon have any range? Oh, gosh, this weapon is so sick. I mean, it shoots up pretty good. Uh-oh, Tuscan Raiders. Wait, I'm not messing with the Tuscan Raiders. Because I already showed you a video of where I messed with the Tuscan Raiders. Alright, so far we are winning. And they're going down pretty fast. They're dropping every second right now. Uh-oh. Where's that Imperial?
Get down.
Let's stop these Imperials. I still got mines over there. Oh my god! Did you see that? That Imperial just tried to take my base back and he didn't realize that I planted mines. That's how brain dead the AI is.
I hear something.
But sometimes the AI can... Uh-oh. This guy was so clever. He just threw grenades and probably diffused some of my mines. That was pretty clever. I'm just gonna be the Rebel Vanguard. Hi, there we go. Got that Dark Trooper.
Victory is imminent.
Victory is imminent. Yes. How come it doesn't say that in the Clone Wars?
Incoming! Take cover!
How come the Clone Wars does not say that for every map in this game? Victory is imminent or defeat is imminent? Why do you only hear that phrase in the Galactic Civil War? I mean, the only map I heard the Clone Wars say victory is imminent is on Jabba's Palace. One of the downloadable content for this game. The DLC for this game for the Xbox. That's the only map I hear the clones or droids say victory is imminent. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of strange. It should say it for the rest of the maps too. Alright, so I just stole their ATST, and I'm gonna take over their last command post. Wow, this is a pretty close match.
We've lost the command post.
11-4. But I think we're most likely gonna win. Oh yes, look at that. Empire lost the Dune Sea.
We captured a command post.
Where's my guy? There's the last Imperial over there. He's probably gonna get taken out by a Tuscan Raider. Because I see him. I saw a Tuscan Raider. Where's the last Imperial? I think that's it right now. Is that a I think it's a shock trooper. Or a heavy trooper or something? Got him! We won! Tatooine has been neutralized. No more Jedi Hero for the Empire. Alright. Indeed, the Empire has been defeated. You got that right, rebel narrator.
Naboo. Tatooine.
Alright, let's finish off Tatooine.
Planetary bonus. Elite training.
And elite training? Because that's the only planetary bonus I have. Ooh, they picked reinforcements. That could be hard. Well, let's see.
The enemy has secondary reinforcements on standby.
Yeah, they do have secondary reinforcements. But I think we could do this. I've seen it. I've done worse. I've seen it happen. Like, I can still win and beat their... Still win even though the enemy does use secondary reinforcements or the garrison bonus. It happens so many times. Oh, there we go. Got the sniper. Oh yeah. Let's pick up that health. There we go. So one of my usual strategies now is because there's no tanks on this. Because the rebels don't get tanks.
We've lost a command post. The Empire is depleting our reinforcements.
One of my usual strategies is to take over the warehouse, similar to like I did as the CIS with the AAT on Mos Eisley. There we go. We got this base.
We've captured a command post.
We captured a command post. There's an enemy right here. Oh, it's an Imperial pilot. There we go. Alright. This is somewhat the same like I did with as the CIS, but it's without the tank. This time I'm just fighting on my feet instead of using a tank. And then next I'm gonna take over that housing.
Take cover. Over there.
There we go. Let's roll into this command post. Take it over. Uh-oh. There's the stormtrooper.
The reinforcements have been cut off.
There we go.
Command post.
Take cover. Get down.
We captured a command post.
Oh.
The reinforcements have been cut
Oh,
off.
I thought it was an
Enemy forces
Imperial.
have captured a command post.
Good thing I have team damage off or friendly fire off,
Take cover.
because I didn't hurt him.
Take cover. I hear something.
If friendly fire was on, I would have hurt him with my own shots. So, So we secured the housing over, and as you saw, the Empire just took over the hangar. I think they're probably gonna now spawn an ATST. So that's gonna be quite hard. Oh, there's that Dark Trooper. Ha! The Dark Trooper has a jump pack instead of a jetpack. I totally prefer the Jet Trooper. There is a difference between the Jet Trooper and the Dark Trooper. As you saw, the Dark Trooper can jump really high because of that jump pack. I got an idea. How about I take over that hangar back, so that way we can stop them from getting that ATST. Uh-oh, that's the ATST. That is danger. That is dangerous. Jeez, I should have picked the Rebel Vanguard. Well, oh well. Maybe my teammates can handle the ATST. And I'll take the hangar back so that it doesn't respawn. Let's try the Wookiee Smuggler. I've not played as him. Uh-oh, we're losing. I think I have a strategy of how to win. Let's just take this base silver right now. There we go. I shot the guy out of the turret. Yes. Uh-oh. I think I hit him.
We've cut off the Empire's reinforcements.
Enemy sighted.
Uh-oh. I hear the ATST.
Incoming! Enemy in range.
Uh-oh.
Enemy sighted.
Take cover. There it goes. It's rolling by. Let's take it over. There we go.
Enemy sighted.
Oh yeah, Wookiee power coming in. Oh. Yes. Oh, let's get that scout trooper. Ha! That's so cool. Uh-oh, I wonder if it's gonna come back this way. Look, he's stuck. What's he trying to do? Hey, let's put a time bomb on it. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, thank you for that stack pack of health and ammo. Let's see if I can destroy it using time bombs. Oh, look at that. Look. Huh?
We've lost the command post.
Huh? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I just took out the ATST with my time bombs. That is so cool. Let's get some more health back. Let's stop these imperials. There we go. We captured the market back. Oh, hey, we're catching up. We're getting even. Look how brain dead that Dark Trooper was. He was just standing still. God. Wouldn't the AI be be aware of their own environment or something.
Incoming. Get down.
Haha, got that scout trooper. Ah, that's okay. Let's be the rebel pilot. Oh, hey, we might actually win this. We caught up. Oh wait, there's secondary reinforcements.
Take cover.
Oh yeah,
Take cover.
Enemy detected.
forgot about the secondary reinforcements. So, oh wow, I just got stunned. God, my teammates do that. That's sometimes my AI does that. They just sometimes fire rockets and I somehow get stunned. And then I freeze for a second and because I'm trying to get back up, so. We get some more health and ammos back. Gotta be careful, because I'm running low on men. I'm trying not to die because I have a plan. I want to try to...
Enemy detected.
Ha! So I want to try to hold off a command post or something
Enemy sighted.
and pull it off.
Enemy in range.
Uh-oh. I hear Dark Trooper. I hear the Dark Trooper's blast cannon or shots. Shotgun?
Defeat is imminent.
What do you mean defeat is imminent? It's so...
Get down.
Oh god, that was a Dark Trooper.
Incoming.
It's only... What do you mean defeat is imminent? It was only
I hear something.
20 to 21, so it's kind of a tight match. So... This is a pretty slim match. Look how close...
Lost the command
You can have really close matches. Well, I'm playing on hard. So, when you play on the hard difficulty, the AI is more aggressive.
Enemy forces have captured the command
The AI is more clever.
We've lost
So...
the command post.
That's how clever the AI can be
Over there.
sometimes.
Enemy forces have captured the command post.
Uh-oh.
Over there.
8 to 15 right now.
Take cover. Take cover.
This could be a long, healthy match. Oh, there's that Dark Trooper.
Enemy in range. Enemy in range.
I gotta back up. Uh-oh.
Enemy detected.
Where is he? I better not die, or else it's game over. Where is he? Ha! Ha! Ah! Yes, got him. Uh-oh.
We've lost the command post.
Oh my
We've
god.
lost the command post.
Oh my god. Maybe I could do
Enemy
this.
forces have captured the command post.
Alright, we're all in single digits. 2 to 9, come on! Come on! Just die! Die, you Imperials! Ah! That is so fun. I like that sound that all these Imperials have like a different like screaming death screams. And almost like you know, something about somebody said that there are many ways that the Empire is in fact similar to the clones. Yeah, in case if you notice, the Empire is in fact the same as the
Enemy
clones.
forces have captured the command post.
Okay, so 2 to 6. Can I do this? Oh, how about we get into that ATST? Let me hijack that ATST. Let's do this. Alright. My teammate died, and I'm the only one left. Alright. Where are the last 3 Imperials? I think they're at that base over there.
We captured a command post.
Let's just go over there. Command post balance is not on my mind right now. Good thing I have a mini-map. Ha! That's so cool. How I'm able to still... What an amazing comeback. I think here are the last 3 Imperials. Gotta be careful, because some of them may be Dark Troopers. I gotta be careful. Where are they anyway? Are they back there? I think they're all back there. I think I just got them. Well, how did I get them from? Oh, there's the last Imperial, and it was an Imperial pilot. Whew. Alright, we won. Alright, Tatooine is ours. Now we get Jedi Hero. Haha. Alright, so, now we're gonna attack another planet. Which planet should we attack next? But that's gonna be in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment. Hit that like button if you like it. And, I will see you guys in the next episode, wherever planet I decide to attack next. So see you then. Bye-bye.